Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is my very first video, so no judging too harshly. Well, actually, I don't even give a shit what the fuck any of you fucking negative people say, because you know what? I'm not no film director. Alright, but anyway, man, let's move this along. I am doing a quick review on a Cheyenne Hawk or a Cheyenne Thunder knockoff, and I have a couple questions out there for anybody that maybe have some answers, preferably somebody that is a little bit knowledgeable. So, this is it. This is the Cheyenne Hawk knockoff. It is supposedly made in Switzerland. It's probably made in China. This is the piece. This is the main piece. This is the motor. This is the grip. I don't have the needle on the side. This is the needle that it comes with right here. Okay. It also comes with a power supply and a foot pedal. I'll show you that now. So there's the Cheyenne power box. As you can see, it says Cheyenne on it. Excuse me, I'm using my phone. Here's the foot pedal, just in case you wanted to see it. Alright. So, here is my critique of this machine. Right off the bat, I've heard two main issues with this machine, two of the main issues that are the most important issues, and probably which kind of makes this machine kind of useless, if you kind of want to say, is the power supply and the needles and the grip. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to start at the power supply, and it kind of, both of these things kind of coincide with the questions that I'm kind of posing to everybody out there. The power supply is actually pretty shit. Okay, I've heard that if your power box says it's pushing out 15 volts, you're really only getting 11, 12, 13 volts. So you're not really getting what you're supposed to be getting. So it's kind of, you're losing power. Okay. The second thing is I heard they use shoddy, wires and chips and everything like that. So if you're paying for a cheaper item, then obviously you're gonna probably get cheaper shit, right? Right. Okay, so we all know that. Next thing is I just got this fresh out of the box. Okay, here's the machine. I just showed you the power box. This is the box that it comes in right here. It does not look like a Cheyenne Hawk box, so there's no fooling. It comes with 3 sets of needles, 1s, 3s, and 5s. But again, if these needles are shit, this is they're useless. So you don't really need them. Okay. So my question is because there are a handful of videos out there where you can separate this. You could take this whole motor apart. If I was to change out the coils and the wires, put better wiring in there, maybe take out the chip that they have so it doesn't overheat, and then switch it all over to a RCA plug, a RCA power plug. Wouldn't that make this a better powered motor? It'd be a better motor altogether, right? Correct? So that's what I'm thinking, and that would kind of shore up a few of the power issues. Then also, if I check the power box and the power box is short on the voltage, then maybe I can find a way to up that power, or jerry rig it, or maybe get a new box that will convert to this. Maybe that's possible. So that's my question with that. My second question goes along with the needle situation. The needle situation, they said this is not a secure needle. This is a shit needle, absolutely shit needle. If what they say is true about this needle, this is a crap needle. Do not use these needles. If what they say about these needles are true, the top of these needles have a rubber band in it and it doesn't have a filler in it, which means that your ink and your blood that gets inside of your tube when you're doing your tattoo can splurt out the end of your cap. This would splurt out inside of your grip. If you splurt it inside your grip, it doesn't matter if you're changing these out on a regular basis, you still have blood and ink inside your machine. So it basically makes it useless unless you're only tattooing yourself. You see what I'm saying? So my question to everybody is, or the main tattoo, the people who know a little bit about the tattoo out there, could I exchange this needle plug for the T-Tech plugs? The T-Tech plugs, I believe that's the name of them, or even the Cheyenne needles. Could I just use the Cheyenne needles, or could I use the T-Tech needles that everybody seems to be talking about are just as good, and Cheyenne just keeps on saying no, they're garbage, don't use them, only because they don't want you to buy their product? But I heard that they're just fine, they're good to use. So would it be okay to interchange them? I'll probably have to buy these motherfuckers and check myself. But if there's someone out there that's already done it and it doesn't work and you can save me a few bucks, that would be much appreciated. I really, really, really need to know. Because that's going to be a big depender on if I'm even going to keep this machine. I mean, I don't find no reason to even keep the machine if I can't find a needle that's sanitary. And that's what I want to tell everybody. So basically, my review of this machine is really simple. If you can sure up your power and your motor, you can sure up your power line, because again, let me show you what happens. This is fresh out the box. Fresh out the box. I haven't done it. I haven't opened this machine. I haven't broke it open, took it apart, anything. Fresh out the machine. I turned it on, and you see it's on. No power. Now it's on. You see that? Now it's off. Now it's on. You see, so there is power issues with these machines. So you have to always remember that if you're going to think about buying this machine. I'm going to tell you right now, if you can't change out this motor, and you can't fix this connection to this power issue, then the motor's probably going to blow out soon and it's going to be useless. The grip is a decent grip. You could probably transplant this grip and put it on a different machine. But, you know, you don't want to spend $100 and something bucks just for this grip, do you? You know what I mean? And then the needle, if these needles aren't interchangeable, if you can't use the T-Tech, if you can't use the Cheyenne needles, if you have to only use these or some other cheaply made, unsanitary, clean needles, this is a worthless machine, especially unless you're going to only work on yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I would tell everybody to really go out there and do your homework, man. Like, do not buy this machine unless you know for a fact you can get sanitary products. Because if you don't have sanitary products, you're just like taking a chance of like hurting a lot of people. You know what I mean? I bought this machine because I wanted to look at it. I have 30 days to send it back. I can always send it back. I have, I'm not losing anything on it. But I did want to do this review on this machine because I do find that the piece itself is pretty, it's a pretty strong piece. I mean, it's put together pretty well. It's not rattling. Sorry if you hear rattling, that's the wire. It's pretty stable piece. It's strong. It feels good in your hand. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about the design. I don't have anything bad to say about how it feels when it goes on. But you can't take the chance of using shit needles. You see what I'm saying? So, keep that in mind. Anybody that's going to think about buying this, and keep those two things in mind. I only did this video because I have had an absolutely shit time on finding videos of these knockoffs. I can find knockoff videos for the Dragonflies and regular coil machines, but I cannot find any videos or anything about these knockoffs except for what Cheyenne, the Cheyenne company, puts out itself. And as much as you would like to believe Cheyenne, they would never admit to you that there's another product out there that does exactly the same thing and it's cheaper, because they don't want to lose the money. So we all know that. So again, the questions are: can I exchange these needles for the T-Tech ones or the Cheyenne needles? Anybody know? Just wondering. Or am I gonna have to buy them? And if I'm gonna have to buy them, I'll just do another video and let y'all all know. And the second question is, could I shore up this motor a little bit better with better wires, a better coil, and maybe an RCA? Turn it into an RCA, because I can turn that into an adapting RCA plug, or a better power source, period. If I shored that up, you think that would be alright machine? Besides that, again, I find it a useless machine if you can't exchange the needles. I find it even more useless if the power don't work on the motherfucker. But if you can shore up the power and you can exchange needles for good sterile needles, that might be a good alternative for beginners and guys that, you know, that want a decent machine, a soft running machine, that's not a lot of money. So kind of judge on that, let you guys know what that is. That's what it is. I am a scratcher, I'm a beginner, I've only been doing this for 6 months, so I'll take all and any advice. Negative advice I don't really give a shit for. All you guys can lick my nuts. There's a lot of beginner videos that's out there that's really good. Johnny Galt, Little Man 1757, Underground Demographics, Frank Costello, Eric Ruff. These guys put out real good beginner videos, so all you guys check out those videos. Johnny Galt, really awesome videos. You know, lots of knowledge, lots of information. But this is about this information, this machine right here, the knockoff Cheyenne. Do not be confused. This is the knockoff. Okay? Just want to let you know, Cheyenne was not made in Switzerland, Germany. Alright? Alright, man. Y'all have fun, man. Look out for my next video. And I'll let you know about the T-tops if you guys haven't already found out on the comments. And, you know, see what's up. Alright? Peace.